So looking at this, I'm sure most of you are going to think I'm an idiot. See if we can get some light on this subject here. So if you thought that, you would be right. It's all hooked up wrong. What happened was I took it apart. The bushings were all shot. Focus. There we go. The bushings were all shot. The wiring was borked, so I created a whole new wiring harness. Yeah, they're the wrong colors. Shoot me. But when I took it apart, I didn't pay attention to how it came apart. So I spent 3 days off and on. I mean, not straight 3 days, but 3 days tinkering with it, trying to figure out what I did wrong. Firing it up, watching it clunk and slam into itself. Or I got it together once where it worked, but then I put it in the bug and it slammed into the firewall. So, now all else fails, read the fucking manual. That tells me that what I did was wrong. Focus. Damn you. Whatever. So, we're going to use this and put it together the right way. I haven't figured out where I'm going to stick you yet, Mr. Camera, but we'll put you somewhere and get you rolling. So you can see what the hell I'm doing and how I recover from being such an idiot. So we'll check back in a minute. Okay, I'll try that and see how bad that works. See if you can actually see while I'm messing with things. I did put this cover in that, in the previous video. I talked about my ultrasonic cleaner. You can't see it from there. So I did put that in there. Cleaned it up. I don't know about using purple power for the juice for it. We'll have to see. I'm not convinced that that's the way to go. Another YouTuber, Musty1, likes to use the actual parts dip card cleaner stuff. I've avoided that because I'm not confident that the stuff I buy in California is all that great. However, oh, this little pin. However, it might still be better than anything else I've got. And with the heat and the ultrasonic action, maybe it makes a difference. Alright, so this says this needs to be in this orientation, yeah? Like that. So what about the connector back here? This guy, this bad boy that I've chewed up the bushing pretty good on. I think this says I need to do it like that. So far I think this way is right. So let's push you on here and you on here. Is that bent? No, just where that, need to do it this way. And there. So I haven't put the circlips on here yet. I'm going to run it once and make sure it works before I do that. Alright. And you need to go like this. Is that what it's trying to tell me? Because if that's the case, you are way off. Alright, let me cycle it through once. This is cool. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it in the camera. There we go. The brand is Roy Pow. Who gives a shit? Get powered, get inspired, whatever. Or get fucked. Just some cheap Chinese thing, but it was like 20 bucks on Amazon. And it gives me a 12 volt DC tap. So I use it to test anything that I'm going to put in the car before I put it in the car. Also ordered one of these. Basically it's just a, cigarette lighter adapter with a couple of ring ends. I thought about putting spade connectors on here, but for my needs right now, it's fine. Basically, I just need to get 12 volts to this and ground to a tab right down here. I don't know if you can see me doing this or not. So see, that seems to be moving smooth, but I think this needs to be pointed downwards. So let's pop it off again. That's why I don't catch the clips. Let's get you down low and put you back. There we go. Now let's power it up again and see what it looks like. There we go. I have a feeling that's what I needed. Yeah, there's a little clip that goes on here. It's just missing. I think it popped off during one of my millions of tests, and it's probably on the floor here somewhere. We'll move on. I can find a new one if I need to. Alright, so again, we're going like this to match that diagram. So we're going to get one end up under here, which I probably should have done first, but hey, that clip's missing. Makes my life a whole lot easier. Look at that. Whoop. There. And get you over there. Maybe. No, that's not going to work. That's going to end up hitting the firewall. It needs to be down here. I can't seem to get this in there. Alright. Let's take you off this side. Maybe I need to do that first. That side first. That. There we go. Come on, get in there. Bastage. There we go. Okay, you're on. Let's give it some power again. There we go. I'm just going to put a 12 volt to this one. I'm just going to hold it with my finger. And this on the ground. That's what it should look like. It's going to keep popping out because nothing's really fastened. So I'm just going to replace the little circlips and washers. And I'm sure you all know what a circlip looks like, but here you go, just in case. Focus. There we go. So we all know what one of those are. So I'm going to go ahead and shut you off, and I'll come back once it's assembled. Alright, we're all clipped together. Couldn't find the little special wire clip that goes on this, so I've got a circlip on there for now. Just has to hold it together long enough to get the wiper arm on it. The wiper arm will hold it in place. And if not, I'll buy another one. They're not terribly expensive. Anyway, so let's get the juice ready. Power to this one, and ground to this one. Look at that, how beautiful is that? Wonderful. I'll move you around to the back side so you can see the motor working too. Just because having a recording of stuff like this is cool because you hardly ever get to see it. Like that? I'll zoom in and let you see the motor part, how it turns. There we go. Yeah? Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. Alright, so it's time to go throw this into the car. One thing I'm going to try to do is replace these grommets right here. I have new ones from our good friends at Wolfsburg West. So you can see how mangled these are. They're squished and stretched and just pretty terrible. I'm hoping these are the right ones. They look a little small to me. As trashed as these are. Look at that. That's beautiful. I thought it was going to be hard to get it out of there. I guess not. I'm thinking these are pretty old. They're the protectant stuff is all gunked up. How is this? Nothing like what I have in my hand. So pushed it up from the inside. Fit really sloppy. We'll see. Let's get the other one. I'm not talking much, sorry. I should talk more. I should. Let's get these in and then I'll talk. I don't know if you can even hear me under here. Alright. So as you can see, it's been... The old ones were painted over. So we've got a couple different colors of paint going on there. They didn't bother removing anything, they just painted. Typical crap. Alright, let's get the wipers. Now, almost certainly, that clip I put on there isn't going to fit through that grommet, so we're going to take it off just for this. And I'll put it back on once we get it through. How well can you see? I think we need to move you. How's that? That good? Okay. Set the foot down safety. Having a hard time getting it through those bushings. I wonder if I need to put those bushings on the shafts before I put it through the car. That would actually work better. I think that's what I'm going to do. Let's try that and see. Whoop, where'd you go? Run away on me now. Started over the threads here. I'm not feeling the love on that. However, I do have these other ones that are bigger, have a bigger opening. Anyway, let me see. I can't see what you're seeing. There we go. Focus, you fuck. There we go. There. So let's get one of the other ones and compare it. So the one from Wolfsburg West versus the one from J-Bugs, I think is where I got this one. See the difference in the opening? I think these might be the correct ones, these small ones. Oh, sorry, can you still see? All right. Shitty ass paint is coming off, but the grommet's not going in. There we go. Alright, let's try the other one. I'm sure I'll find a use for those other grommets. So I'll tell you, those Wolfsburg West ones feel like they're made of way better rubber than these J-Bugs ones. Come on. We're so close. There we go. Ha! Let's try this again. Hopefully, those are the right ones. damn grommets out. Damn it. On both sides. Alright, we need to grease these shafts. Let's put the grommets back. Yeah, one grommet being too tight, one grommet being too loose. There's a joke in there somewhere, I'm sure. I'll let you guys decide where it is. Not that it matters. YouTube won't monetize my ass. Not enough of you are subscribed. So I can cuss and do whatever I want. I don't give a shit. That cracks me up. As most people doing this shit, they edit all this out and only put what happened perfect. You know what? Fuck all that. We all make mistakes. With any luck, you'll be able to learn from mine. There we go. One down. Popping out now. I said no. I need a rag. Damn it. Didn't bring one. It's okay to make mistakes, though. To continue the conversation I was starting, or the monologue I was starting. Mistakes are fine, as long as you learn from them. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing from there, but this side is still popping the grommet through the hole. So I'm trying to manipulate it so that it pops back in, but it doesn't want to do that either. I was hoping that lubricating this would let it slide. The other one did. Driver's side slid right in. This side just doesn't want to cooperate. I'm sure it's over the lip all the way around. I think some of it's just the angle this thing comes out at, and I think some of it is the paint on that hole. circle it back on that post.
Right.
So, I won't need them. I hope. You ever notice that? As soon as you see you don't need a tool and you put it away, you needed the tool. The washer that goes between the clip and the shaft had fallen out. When I took the clip out, I forgot there was that washer there. Alright. So now, let's plug it into juice. So I don't know what the correct placement is. However, this seems to work fine, so that's what we're going to use. And this is just a run. Guess it works. I'm gonna have to put that thing through the hole in the dash too, but let's get the wiper arms and stuff on there. Alright, so this is the old one that was on here. I don't know how much you can see, there we go. And it just never grabbed onto that at all. I don't know what the story is, but replacements are cheap enough. So that's what it should look like. Much better, huh? So we'll stick this blade on here. These are new blades that never got used. So let's see what we see. Alrighty, well, that circlip did absolutely nothing. Okay, so this is one of those that's annoying. And it doesn't snap. This one doesn't snap. You know, most of them, you open them all the way, they reach a point and then they stop, and you can let go and it'll stay there. Not these. Damn it. You know what I forgot? You didn't remind me. nuts and washers for the outside. How could you let me forget? What size do you think those are going to be? 17? Nope. Probably 15, maybe 14. It's a 14. Yeah, that's a better fit. 15 was a little sloppy. So I don't know if you've ever seen these before. They're a full socket set that's all pass-through. Even the extension. It is Husky, which is kind of crappy. But having that pass-through, it's like having all deep sockets, even if you don't know you need them until you need them. You always have them. Those grommets, after being compressed, look a whole lot more like the old ones I took out. Push it through from the back. I don't know if that'll hold it enough or not, but here's to hoping. We need to loosen the screw on this thing apparently. So to loosen the screw on these, seriously, it's just a screw. See that? Problem is you gotta bend it open a little bit. I can't really see much, but trying to do this and hold it in front of the camera, not a happy sight. There we go. Right, let's see if that's enough. Just want to get it started. I can adjust it after it's on there. Ta-da! Let's get the other one on before I lose my nerve. Patience. One or the other. So here's why I started tearing it all apart. You see how bent these are? So you can see how bent that is? The whole mechanism was loose and sloppy, and it couldn't get a bite. So they kept fixing it by bending this to give it more tension. Well, obviously that's not a real fix. That was just a beat on it until it works and hope. So we don't like doing that unless we absolutely have to. Instead, I'd much rather do it right. Goody, it's another one that's going to be a pain in my butt. It made my life easier if they'd shipped it with these things loose. Let's put you on here. Oh, seriously? Alright, now I'm cursing. Now I'll show you why. Spring popped out. I have in those. Let's see if we can make it go back without pissing me off too much. Interesting. I think there's supposed to be a drop of glue or something on there. Well, that's supposed to be bent more. I'm trying to show you, but I don't think I can. This tab right here, let me get you in front of the camera, there we go. This tab right here should be closer up against the body, and it's not, so try. It's not doing anything at all. Bizarre. Aftermarket crap. Oh well. It is what it is. I trusted myself to be able to put this back together with it attached. I totally would be doing that right now. Unfortunately, I am not that good. Fuck. Gotta keep tension on it. Come here, bitch. Now there's tension, it won't come off, but God, what a pain in the ass. Shall we try it? I don't want to run it dry. Ruin my new blades. Alright, now let's try it. Since the switch is still under the hood, I have to do it from under here. that a win. I'm just going to stick the switch in. You don't need to watch me cursing at the stupid little threaded thing that holds the switch in place. So we'll cut it here. You want to hear me cursing more and doing more stupid crap and making more mistakes? Keep watching these things.